Since this is the first video on my AuthorTube channel, I thought I would start with the AuthorTube Newbie Tag that was started by Jenna Streety, or Jenna the Dark One. So let's just jump right in. If I look off to the side, it's because the questions are over here. Question 1. How did you find out about AuthorTube? I think it was just an extension of BookTube. I found Poland Bananas books when I was a freshman in college. And I think it just exploded from there. I found Jenna Streety and watched her videos, and I still watch her videos. So it started sometime when I was a freshman in college from BookTube. Question 2. What genres do you write in? I mainly write sci-fi and fantasy, but I will write some cozy mysteries from time to time, and children's books. But I find that I like to actually kind of tie each of my books in an overarching world. So basically I just write what I want and tie it together, but I mainly write sci-fi and fantasy. Question 3. What is your preferred writing tense, point of view, and category of story? Children's, young adult, new adult, adult. I mainly write adult. Found that out kind of a hard way, but I still found out. And I write third person, past tense, omniscient narrator. I find I like to write in that and read in it as well, but I will read first person from time to time. I just don't like writing in it. I much prefer third person with an omniscient narrator. So question 4. Are you a plotter, a pantser, or a planter? I consider myself a plotter. I can show you what I do actually. Hold on. Hi, I'm back. So I make these little notebooks. This is not my original idea to make these. I found them from another AuthorTuber whose name I can't remember. I'm so sorry. But I basically take these giant note cards and stick them together with washi tape. I've even put my self-made cover. Obviously it's not a professional cover or a cover that could be used because that's David Cassidy. But I plot out, I don't know if you can see the colors, but I'm very color coded, and I'll open with the scenes that I need with just key phrases so I can get to where I'm going, and I'll plot out everything right up to the end, have specifics, my kind of like a Bible of what I need to make sure I write when and when. So that's kind of what I do, and I have like a timeline, notes and quotes that I like, and then the synopsis I wrote for this is a NaNoWriMo project. So question 5. Are you self-published, published, or yet to be published? Yes, I am both self-published and yet to be published. I consider myself yet to be published though, as I pulled the one book I did self-publish from the website. I used CreateSpace. And it wasn't that it was bad, but I just would rather traditionally publish it eventually, and I got it professionally edited. So that's no longer available, and I consider myself yet to be published since I'm currently trying to query out my adult fantasy that I'm working on. Question 6. What publishing company, literary agent, or printing company are you represented by, and if you're not yet published, who is your dream publishing house or agency? I don't, well, as I said, I'm yet to be published, and I don't have any like dream house or agency. I have been looking into the Seymour agency for representation, and hopefully we'll query them very soon. But as for a house, I would just want anybody to publish my book. I'm not picky. I'm really not. Please publish me. Please publish me. Please. Question 7. What AuthorTube related videos can we expect to find from you on your channel? That's a good question. No, I do know. I have probably a series I'm going to entitle like So You Want to Write a Novel, concerning like different facets of writing a novel, from characters to plot, world building, etc., and so forth. But also some booktube related things, so book reviews, a lot of maybe some skits and drama and comedy acts, because I can't stay serious for too long. So a little bit of everything, but mainly the how-to things. And then progress updates on work in progresses and where I'm at in my publishing career. So it should be fun. It should be a fun time. Okay, question 8. When did you start writing? I think I was either like 12 or 13. I was very young. I think I had like little stories before then, but when I first really started writing, I was 12, 13, writing Narnia fanfiction, because you gotta start somewhere. And I highly recommend starting where you know, if something inspires you, go for it. Question 9. What was the first story you've ever written? I don't remember. I'm sure I did little things in elementary school, but it was like an age ago. It was a hot minute ago. But I think I wrote like Teddy Bear Says Goodnight, kind of and it was basically a blatant ripoff of If You Give a Mouse a Cookie. But it was just a little thing I drew up. I think the first official, like, I'm being serious about writing was when I was 12 to 13, writing intermixed fanfiction and original stories that were really terrible. Please don't go find them. When I say they were terrible, they're on my hard drive, retitled as Please Don't Read. They were bad. Question 10. What authors have inspired your writing the most? Join me as I show you my shelf of favorite authors. Oh, I should probably turn the viewfinder this way so I see what I'm doing. Okay. So, I absolutely... Oh, he's not up here. He's still in my backpack, and I can't find him. The author who wrote the Labyrinth novelization is one of my favorite authors. The way he just expounded upon that world and his writing style really influences me. But if we just take a look over here, it's Narnia. It's C.S. Lewis. C.S. Lewis was the author that made me realize I wanted to be a writer. I was able to escape so easily into his worlds and just, read it. Read it. Also, this is my dragon. I have yet to name him. I'm thinking Herbert. What do you guys think? Should I name him Herbert? I'm really thinking I should name him Herbert. I have a dragon named Fred in one of my stories, and I'm thinking he needs like a little nephew with an overbite named Herbert. Question 11. Do you schedule your writing sessions or simply get to writing whenever you can find the time? When I'm writing on a deadline, like for NaNoWriMo, or so I can get my query out to agents, I try to write roughly at the same time every day. I do try to write every day when I'm on deadline. I should write every day regardless, but I don't. And I'll just try to get my goal done. I usually try to write a chapter a day, so I'll just sit and plunk it out. I was really good about that last year, so November of 2017. I would write in the mornings and get a chapter done and have the rest of the day off, and it was brilliant. And guess who didn't do that this year for November NaNoWriMo 2018? It was me. I didn't write. I didn't write at the same time every day, but I did write every day and get done. I got 80K in a month. Question 12. Do you type on a computer, typewriter, write everything out by hand, or use a blend of those? And where do you write in general? I have a laptop, and that's where I write all my stories on. Sometimes I'll take notes by hand. No, I will only take noveling notes by hand, as you saw. I mean, I'll get really creative. First draft is written in Word, and then my second drafts and third drafts and subsequent drafts are written in Scrivener, which is really fun. I highly recommend that. And with this room that I am in, hi, this is This is my office. I'm an adult and I have an office. You know how great that is? I can put whatever I want in here. See Loki? Yeah, I can put Loki in here. You can't see the other Loki I have. I have like 2 Lokis. Mainly, I will be writing as hi, join me. Hi, how's it going? That's where I write, in this chair. This is where I'll be writing. This is one of the most comfortable chairs in the world. And finally, the last question. What are you looking forward to now that you're a part of AuthorTube? I think I'm looking forward to the group, the community. I'm definitely looking forward to the community aspect of it. I'm looking forward to getting to meet new people on here. I'm getting some accountability so I can get my writing done, have people be like, oh, hey, Kay, how's your querying going? And I'll be like, and guess who hasn't done that yet? It's me. And they'll be like, oh, well, you need to get that done. And I'll be like, I know I need to get it done, but I'm in a class right now, and it's sucking my life away. And they'll be like, okay, but you need to get, your job done, because this is your job. Where am I going with this? Anyway, so I'm looking forward to getting to know other readers and writers, and yeah, I'm just looking forward to all of it. I'm looking forward to building my author platform and becoming a professional. Well, that's all the questions that were in the tag, and I think this is a great way to start off my channel. I'm really excited for future videos. I'm going to try to upload every Wednesday. Please like and subscribe, or not. I'm not going to tell you what to do. But down, I think it's over here. I don't know. And press the notification bell, because apparently that's a thing now that I have to say. I don't know. But if you really like this, please do subscribe for more content. Have a great day, everybody. And okay, well, I don't know how to end these things, so bye.